The northern plains are scorching and the national capital is no exception. Yesterday, Delhi had recorded its all-time highest temperature of 49.9 degrees Celsius, whereas Churu in Rajasthan had recorded India's highest temperature at over 50 degrees Celsius. However, some relief is expected from the ongoing heat waves and the speed of it is expected to ebb after the 30th of May as the IMD has projected thunderstorms and rain due to western disturbances after the 30th of May, which is likely to bring down temperatures in the northern plains. Speaking of the rains which have taken place till now, the IMD had indicated that in the period between March to May, the rains had remained normal across India except parts of the northeast. However, the deficit was bridged by the ongoing storm Rimal in northeastern India. Speaking of the projections of this year's monsoon, the onset is expected to be around 29th of June in Delhi, and the monsoon is expected to reach Rajasthan by the first week of July. It's an above normal monsoon which has been projected by the Met Department. However, there are several spatial differences as far as different regions are concerned. While Northwest India is expected to have a normal monsoon, Northeast India is expected to have a below normal monsoon. However, Central and Peninsular India are expected to have an above normal monsoon. Something which is worth noting out here is that Central India and Peninsular India had several reservoirs which had reported lower than usual levels at the onset of summer, and it was expected that the levels of water would plummet even further. So if at all IMD's projections come out to be true, it would be a big shot in the arm. It would be a big relief for Central and Peninsular India since the reservoirs would be replenished. Speaking of wheat procurement, till now it is going as per plan, and despite an early spate of heat waves which had begun in March and April, there was no shriveling or spoilage of grain noted in any part of India as far as procurement operations are concerned. Of course, the government as well as private players would be keeping their fingers crossed to ensure that there is no impact, no adverse impact possibly on the procurement of wheat and also on the sowing of the paddy, the rice crop for the next season. It remains to be seen till what extent the projections are going to be true, since La Nina effect is also to come into play sometime later. So clearly that is also possibly going to have an impact on monsoon and heat waves. But for now, the heat waves are going to continue intermittently till the monsoon arrives in northern India.
The last hour. Anything can happen between the bells. But what happens during the last hour is what matters the most. The biggest market swings. A close-up look at what's driving them and how the investors are reacting. Watch the most seasoned market mavens guide you through the most important hour of the trading day. NSE Closing Bell. At these times, only on CNBC-TV18 and CNBC-TV18.com.
For more news and updates, all you need to do is follow CNBC-TV18 on all of our digital platforms.